Good afternoon, Utah. Happy Wednesday. We are halfway to the New Year's weekend, but as we move our way towards the weekend, we're going to be finding more times of active weather. We're going to have winter weather advisories go into effect for most of our higher elevations from our northern mountains all the way down to our southern mountains. That'll begin at 3 o'clock this afternoon and will be lasting through at least 9 o'clock in the evening on Friday, because we'll be looking at the potential for 4 to 14 inches in our mountain valleys, 1 to 2 feet possible in our mountains, and down in southeastern Utah in the Abajos, there is a winter storm watch that'll be going into effect later on today, where we could possibly find around 10 inches to maybe 2 feet in the Abajos. So we'll be looking at a good amount of snow being a possibility starting late today going into the next couple of days. But when we look at the satellite and radar currently, it looks like we're finding a little bit of light snow around Bryan Head and also a little bit of snow looking like a little bit of light snow up in northern Utah this afternoon as well. But as we move through today, the chance for snow is going to be increasing really across the state. But in the meantime, it is cold outside. 22 degrees in Logan, 29 degrees in Ogden. It's 28 degrees in Salt Lake City, 29 in Provo, and 44 degrees in St. George. And with the wind chill, it feels even colder than that. We have wind chill values sitting at 16 in Salt Lake City, 13 in Provo, 22 degrees in Price, and it feels like 19 down in Cedar City. So it is definitely a cold afternoon, and it looks cold at Utah Lake, where we also have a little bit of inversion haze. The air quality taking a little bit of a hit from Utah Lake into Utah Valley and also the Salt Lake Valley. But once we see these systems move in, we're going to see that haze clear out. In St. George, we're looking at a partly sunny sky right now, and those cumulus clouds continue to build. Even St. George will have the chance of picking up some rain, and then as we go into tonight and the temperatures cool off, there is at least a slight chance we could find a little bit of a wintry mix. But the daytime high of 32 degrees in Salt Lake City. So a daytime high of 32 degrees in Salt Lake City, a daytime high of 32 in Cedar City, and 43 degrees in St. George. Let's begin the FUTURECAST 1 o'clock this afternoon. So as we go through this afternoon, the chance for snow will really begin to ramp up, especially in our mountains in northern Utah. Meanwhile, our higher elevations will begin to see some snow in southwestern Utah as well. So as we go from this afternoon into tonight, that chance will continue to ramp up across the state, where even Salt Lake City will have the chance of picking up some snow. So something to keep in mind for the evening commute. And then as we go into tonight, as we go into tomorrow, we'll start to see things kind of level off a little bit before another system arrives going into late Thursday into early on Friday. And that's the system that's likely going to be bringing us a good amount of snow across our valleys as well. But for St. George, we'll have the chance for rain and snow, mostly just going to be rain with daytime highs low to mid 40s. But once this clears going from Friday night into Saturday, it is just going to be downright cold in St. George for New Year's Day with a high of 33. Along the Wasatch Front, there will be the chance of snow for today, tomorrow, and into Friday. But the best chances of snow along the Wasatch Front are going to come late today and late on Thursday, but we could see those impacts during our evening commutes. So something to keep in mind, especially if you're going to be traveling on mountain routes. Daytime highs low to mid 30s, but then as we move into Saturday, when the system starts to clear, it turns cold once again with the daytime high on New Year's Day of 23 and 29 degrees on Sunday, with haziness likely building back in.